السلام عليكم أصدقاء، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Welcome everybody to the second episode of teaching terminologies, in which we are going to discuss 10 important didactic vocabularies.
The first one is authentic materials. Authentic materials are a set of materials like text, audios, videos, newspapers, which are organized and created for real-life uses, but it can be used for learning process. For example, if a teacher finds a paragraph that uses passive voice, so he may bring it to the classroom and help students to understand this lesson by underlining the sentence that uses passive voice.
The second vocabulary in this video is circumlocution. Circumlocution is when the teacher uses a lot of words in order to explain one word. In this situation, as a teacher, you may use a synonym for that word instead of spending a lot of time thinking about finding the exact word. An example for application of circumlocution is if you forget in class about the verb to cry, instead of explaining it using a lot of words like to produce tears from your eyes or to produce liquid from your eyes, you can explain it in one word, which is its synonym like weep and so on.
The third one is metalanguage. Metalanguage is a language that is used to talk about language itself. If we take this example, so he looks pale. So we can also say that he looks white as a sheet.
The fourth vocabulary is miming. Miming is to show what a character does by movements or by gestures. For example, if you want to say to someone that somebody is praying, you may say just. So this sign shows that he is praying. This is miming.
The fifth one is visual aid. Visual aid is a set of teaching tools that satisfy the visual needs of learner, like when they use pictures, videos, and so on in the process of learning.
The sixth vocabulary is realia. Realia is the use of real things like pen, ruler, correction pen, and so on in order to teach vocabularies. Here you don't describe words by other words, but you describe vocabularies by real objects.
Drills. Drills are exercises which are meant to practice a vocabulary item, like repetition. For example, when a teacher wants to teach the pronunciation lesson, so he may say a word and the whole class repeats this word again, like cry, and he ordered the other student to repeat it. Cry, 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 cry. Substitution drills. Substitution drills can be explained like this. When a teacher says, my favorite hobby is playing football, then he asks student, what is your favorite hobby? And the student reply, my favorite hobby is dancing. The other reply, my favorite hobby is painting, etc.
Chunks. Chunks are fixed or semi-fixed expressions that are learned or retrieved as a whole and employed in specific occasions. For example, you may take like phrasal verbs, stand up, sit down, shut up, or you're good, like this, excellent work, excellent answer, good mark, and so on. These are all fixed expressions that you use them with each other inside the classroom.
Recycling. Recycling is a teaching method in which teachers review all the vocabularies that have been already taught by including them in meaningful activities in subsequent lessons.
The last vocabulary item in this video is contextualization. Contextualization is using a vocabulary or a word item in a specific context. It seems like recycling. So you use the vocabulary that you learned in a specific context so as to help students grasp the meaning easily and quickly. Finally, this was all about this video. We talked about 10 terminologies, and this was also the second episode in this series. So see you in the next video with the next 10 terminologies. Thanks for watching and see you next video.